Well, good morning. Here we are on Saturday, and so far everything's going okay. We've got the threat of quite heavy rain coming tonight or this afternoon, hopefully tonight. That's always puts me on edge. But anyway, we're up and running, and tomorrow doesn't look good, so we'll accept that. But anyway, we've got today in, which is great. I'm going to talk to a couple of new store holders who have been here a few months, but are going really well, and just going to hear about their journey, and which is really helpful for anyone that's new out there and likes to hear someone else's story, how they go about it. So let's go and have a chat. Welcome to Manly Markets 2095. Manly is the first beach north of Sydney Harbour and can easily be reached by ferry, car or bus. My name is Mark, and I've been running the Manly Markets for 11 years now, and I have over 30 years retail experience in the surf industry, which has really helped me understand the markets business overall. Each week, I'm going to show you around our markets, including how we run them, introduce our store holders, show you around Manly, and interview some locals along the way. Please subscribe and enjoy our weekly shows every Friday. G'day Jane, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good.
Yeah.
You haven't been here quite a year yet, but
No,
so we'll still call you a newbie.
I know. And yet, wow, I'm here at Manly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you're a very talented artist, and you do, how would you describe it? Flora and fauna or fauna?
Yeah, I started off doing probably Australiana, animals, birds, you name it, but I kind of gravitated, I think, towards bird life. Like, I think there's something about birds that have a personality, and just the way that I paint them, I get a certain feeling about that bird. And a lot of people I love it when people just come past my store and there's just like a big smile on their face.
How good.
And I love that. I love that because my passion is to bring people joy through my artwork. So
yes. Yeah.
I always strive to do that. So, but I honestly, I never thought I'd make a business out of it. I used to sell art, be an artist, and have exhibitions probably 30 years ago.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, let's tell us all about your journey.
Large abstract nudes and strange creations.
Nudes?
Yeah, lots of nudes actually.
Okay, yeah.
So I kind of, it's very different now. So I spent actually 7 years at university. So I did the 3-year Bachelor of Art Education, another 4 years doing a Master's Bachelor in Education.
Right.
And I studied some more after that.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
yeah, so I would hope that I would actually be able to paint, but I never was taught how to paint, so drawing was my major in art college. And when I came to do this kind of style work, which is kind of very detailed, realistic, I figured that I could draw with paint. That's how I would describe it, drawing with paint. So I think if you can draw well, then you can paint.
Right. So when you were doing art all those years ago, you were selling them in galleries and things like that?
I was in a lot of the sort of city galleries.
Right.
I had an exhibit. I had a gallery, I think it was in North Sydney, that were taking my work, and it was literally just taking a massive big art folder in there or taking artworks in and saying, I'm a new artist, and she just took my work and
fantastic.
sold it.
So, okay.
But, so this is my latest little honeybee here, and that's already sold.
Yeah,
that's first up to Danielle.
Fantastic, isn't it? And that's sold for $450, so that's not a bad earn.
That's a good
and we've only been trading 1 hour this morning, so you've done well.
Yes,
that's a good start to the day.
No, it's
what brought you to do this at the markets? How did you get that idea?
Well, it actually started through a really bad period of my life, and my mum and dad in particular said, you need to get back to your art. And funnily enough, I did like a paint by numbers or something or other, and I had some paint left, just like a meditation kind of thing. And I just started to paint with it, and I started to sketch again. And then friends started asking me to do artwork, like just, can you do a portrait, or can you do a dog portrait, or whatever. Started doing that, and then it just kind of grew and grew, and I found myself thinking I could do this as a business.
Right.
Where am I going to start?
Yes.
And it was actually, I did all the Sydney markets.
Yes.
But I always wanted to end up in Manly.
Did you?
I thought that would be a good fit for my work. So
Right, okay.
It's been amazing.
It has, hasn't it?
This is literally the best market, and I've been to a lot of markets. And I'm from the Central Coast, but I've come down here.
That's right. So you've got like a 1.5 hour journey downwards,
Yes,
and then a 1.5
yes,
journey back, and
yes,
you
yes.
do that each day,
Yes,
Saturday,
yes,
and then do it
Sunday.
again Sunday. That's a great effort.
Yeah. No, I love it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
your layout of your stall, it's always nice. You've got the curtains at the back. You've always got a nice art piece there. How did is this evolved? Did you
my
change
house
it?
is like my house. Like I like to. This is kind of my store, and I figure I want to draw people in, and I want them to be attracted to what I have to sell.
Yep.
And I figure that part of that is the layout and the design of things. Like
Definitely.
even frames that I've rehashed from woodland frames, Gary's woodland frames.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
starting to kind of mix up the frames, and
Yeah,
I'm doing more prints. I've got a large artwork here, which hopefully will sell for Mother's Day.
Yes.
With Mother's Day presents.
Yeah,
So-
there you go.
and I have Mother's Day cards a bit early.
Yeah, cards with your artwork.
And I've got a new branding as well. So this is my new kind of new logo at the top, and
Right, using a QR
so-
code.
Yes, yes.
Very good.
And particularly on Instagram, that's where I show a lot of how I actually do an artwork.
Right.
Like just the different stages of,
Yes.
you know, an abstract background with layers over the top of that, and then.
Are you finding
detail.
that's a good avenue to use, Instagram? Yeah,
Yeah.
getting good following. Yeah, nice. Yeah, have a sip. And some more artworks around here. So your stall looks nice and full.
Yep.
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 And yeah, love it. Look at this,
Yeah.
bit of plant.
And it's good- it's
That's
good.
nice. Just little touches like that.
Everybody asked me, right, this is my friend on the Central Coast. And you know what, I think a lot of the success of this market is
For you.
is you,
Oh.
the way that you run the market.
thank
so I'm
you.
giving the credit back to you, and
Thank you
even
very
just
much.
taking that risk of having me, because you didn't know, who I was or what
Well,
I did. I
that's
think you were
right,
overseas
yeah.
at the time, and when I got the message, oh, you're in, I'm like, I'll go anywhere. Just let
Yeah.
me be here. So.
Well, that's, you presented well, and, generally you can see that someone's organised, and that's what we need,
I
people who
ended
are
up selling my
organised.
brand new car to get my van.
Yeah, that's it.
So I could fit all my artwork
Yeah,
in. And
make it easy, eh?
So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, good on you, Jane. We love having you here, and you're doing a
I
great
love
job.
being
And I
here.
love hearing the success stories.
Yeah,
It's
thank you,
really
Mark.
good.
Yeah.
Good on you. Thank
Okay.
you. Jane, we just forgot one important bit, and that's how many commission artworks you've been
Yes.
asked to do.
Oh, I have at the moment probably about 6 to go, and I'm talking big artwork. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through the backlog because I was sick a little while ago. But yeah, so I'm getting onto those. But I was so happy that early on in the markets that I was actually commissioned by the cardiac unit of the Royal North Shore Hospital to do 4 large pieces.
Wow, that is amazing.
And the thinking was, when Maura saw my artwork, she was like, people are in there and they're in pain and they're not feeling well. We need to make it more joyful. So I did like these kookaburras, and I did red king parrots, and so that was, and my dad
Fantastic.
went
So
and
that's the
photographed
add-ons
it.
of the markets, isn't it? You can get outside business, which a lot of people here
People
do.
were just saying to me, like, I want you to do a commission, because I work from photographs mainly, and I
Yes.
said, just contact me, I'm ready in this month or whatever. So but that's all from markets.
Fantastic. Well done. Hey, Lara, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. You've been coming for a fair while now, huh?
A year, I think.
A year, okay. Another relative newbie.
Yeah.
So tell us about your product, how you got into it, and what happened.
So we've been going for 5 years.
Right.
So my daughter started the brand. So we do harnesses, leads, collars, bandanas as well.
Right.
So these are handmade.
Mostly for dogs, right, are they?
And cats.
And cats.
and
because
cats
people are
as
walking
well.
cats these days.
So we started with harnesses and collars, and then we progressed into these poo bag holders as well.
Yes.
Which is a great addition. Yeah, and we love the markets. We've got an online store as well.
Yeah,
so
right,
we do
okay.
that. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah, good.
Love it.
And what got you into doing these things? You obviously had a dog and wanted to...
My daughter got a puppy,
Yes.
and then she decided that there wasn't any funky, fun designs. So she was like, I might start a brand. So now she started working full time, and now I do it.
Oh, right,
That's generally what happens.
Yeah, that is what happens. And you've got the dog as well?
Yes.
Yeah, that usually
of
happens
course.
too.
Yeah,
okay.
of course.
So, how did you go about it? Did you do drawings, and where do you get them made? Here or overseas?
So we get them made overseas,
Okay,
but
yes.
all the designs are our designs.
Yes.
So research, and also we started out with 5 designs, and then over the last 5 years I've added in another 5.
Yes.
And just things that we love. Like I sort of see a pattern, I go, okay, I just want to change that, or
Yep.
so it's just the design process.
Right, it must be a lot of fun, eh?
Yeah, I love it.
Doing that. Yeah,
it's
okay.
great.
Yeah, awesome. And price point? What are we talking? What sort of?
So they vary in price. So our collars start at $19.95.
Yes.
The harnesses start at $34.95 and go up to $40.95.
Right.
We also do bundle deals. So a lot of people that they might have a puppy, so they want to buy a few items. So I do a little bit of a discount for
Oh,
that.
good on you. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That
So it's
works
great.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a lot of locals coming back to buy some more things, which is really nice because the product is a really good quality product.
Yeah, I guess people
so it's
treat it
nice.
as fashion, don't they? Oh, we need to get something else.
Yeah,
and,
why have something boring when you can have something fun?
Yeah. No, they're really bright colours, and I love your sign. Your
So
sign's
it's
really
great.
good. Says everything.
Yeah. This
You've
is
decorated it more with little pictures
Yeah,
showing
I-
your product in action.
I
This
think
is
as
really
the time
well
goes
done.
on, you just add some more things and see what works and see what doesn't work. And I think you've got to have something that presents well.
That's
So-
it. That is the key. Try stuff.
Yeah.
Try it. See what happens.
Yeah.
If it works, great.
Yeah,
Doesn't,
exactly.
try something else.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
No, good on you. It's always a good looking store, and you're always busy.
you.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, great. Thank you. So what happens is when the store holders want to add new products, they have to show me, and then we approve it to go in because we just like to make sure.
So these are
Everything's
the
okay.
prototypes made yesterday, fresh
Right.
off the sewing machine.
Right. Okay.
So we need to add some Velcro here.
Yes.
So today they've come to the markets because I want to try them on some dogs and I want to make sure that the size is right.
Right. Okay.
So I've got an extra small and a large.
I like the checkout. That's great. God, you could have a
know.
lot of fun with this,
So
couldn't you?
super warm. So this is going to be, they're going to be good sellers for winter.
I think so,
So
yeah.
winter products.
And you probably need some winter products, don't
Yeah.
you, to sort of help winter sales
Yeah.
and that happen?
And also we've made this dog sling yesterday.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So it's really good for older dogs that you take them for a walk, but then they just don't have the energy to keep going.
Yeah, right.
So this is a new one. This is the only one we have, and then if that goes well, then that'll go into production as well.
Yeah, that's great. And that would even the weight, wouldn't it? Sort of easier to carry a dog or something.
Yeah. Because it's hands free, so they pop in there,
Yep.
and then their head comes out of here, so it's just way easier. And it's got a pocket as well. So you
Fantastic.
Can put some stuff in
You've
there.
thought of everything. It's got the bells and whistles.
It's all up here.
Awesome. Well done, Lara. Thank you.
Thanks.
There you go. Some good tips from a couple of new people. I like that comment. We'd try something and see if it works, you know. It's the way to do it. And I always say evolve your stall, you know. Just always keep it changing, keep it fresh. You will get regulars. So yeah, you just entice them because you really want to grow your business with the current customers you've got. Sure, new customers are good, but it's sometimes hard to do that. So yeah, it's the old 80-20 rule. Yeah, grow from what you've got. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and we're going to see you next week. Thanks.